A former member of the band speaks out and says that he walked in on Diddy with a powerful with
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? The Diddy train continues getting crazy. There have been documentaries coming out. In fact, there's a documentary coming out today as far as the taping of this video here. Today, there's a new documentary about to drop later on this afternoon or this evening. It is pretty interesting. More and more people are stepping out. More and more people are starting to speak out. Let's be real. It has been absolutely insane. Chopper, a former member of the band, is speaking out, and he's on, of course, the amazing channel, The Art of Dialogue. He said some very, very interesting things in this interview, talking about how he knew about Diddy's alternative lifestyle, all right? And how he allegedly walked in on Diddy with another powerful male figure doing that thing. If you get what I'm saying, we got to take a look at this. This is absolutely insane. Let's take a look at this. Again, go over to The Art of Dialogue. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. He's got some really, really great stuff, y'all. But this one right here, this is very, very interesting. Let's take a look at this.
And that he violated them.
I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say Diddy is straight. You heard me? I'm not gonna say that. I know what a straight man is, and I wouldn't 100% say Diddy is straight. There ain't nothing wrong with being gay as long as you're proud of being who you are. But I think Diddy has fondled in the closet a lot in his life, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's why I said left field. If you ever heard me say on the interview, I said left field, UFO, definitely X-Files. If that's who you are, you heard me? That's all gravy, as long as you standing firm on who you are. But I do believe that the homie done funneled a lot in his life, for sure. Even from what I've seen. I mean, walking to the studio, and I'm just gonna say at the end of the day, bruh, there is no crime of being a freak, but if you gay, it's okay. Let it be known. Like, you did. Maybe they wouldn't look at you so crazy because the accusations that they giving you, Diddy, with the dudes that's suing you from all that type of shit. It is only a certain amount of time towards people from different walks of life can keep saying the same thing and it don't be true. You heard me? It got to be some truth to that. You did. So all I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, do I think Diddy gay? I don't know what that means. Do I think Diddy is a bisexual? Yes.
I mean, first off, I get it. I mean, live your life, right? Do what you need to do, but live it proudly. Don't hide. Don't fake the funk. I get it. You know what I mean? But very interesting stuff here. Okay.
Yes, I do. And that right there is coming from just my experience, to know what a straight man is and to know a man that like to play a lot in life, that like to funnel a lot in life. You did. He lived too long to not want to do that. And I don't even think he will be gay off being sexually attracted to men, I think it'd be him experimenting so long that he'll get tired of the bad business. So when I hear the stories of, you heard me, of the situations, it just kind of makes me say, yeah, sound about right. Because it does sound about right. You can't sit up here and not plague your mind to say, I think Diddy used to funnel with boys too. Do you think Diddy used to funnel with boys?
Okay, so real quick, let me just say this. First off, I'm not surprised about what he's saying here, right? He's also saying a theory that I even have, that this S addiction can grow. It can get more and more intense. At first it's one thing, then you start to experiment with more things, and it expands into more things. First it's just with women, then it turns into men, then it's men and women, then you start to go, maybe Diddy starts to venture into littles, which is even more disturbing. But at the same time, uh, you know, his S addiction is real. It's palpable and it's unbelievable because of the things that we're hearing, right? With all the allegations and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is very interesting what he's saying, but he's not wrong with his theory on that kind of addiction because this happens with all types of addiction. It could be from alcohol. You're drinking, a 1 day a week, then it turns into 2, then it turns into 3, and on and on and on, and then turns into every day you're drinking, or it could be, just add whatever substance, okay, to that addiction and apply that to that particular approach. It turns into those things, right? That's how addiction actually happens. So, yeah, not surprised about what Chopper's saying here.
You asking me? Do you think so?
I mean, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like he had his share of men before. I don't know. I mean, hey,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
but for you said that you believe he's bi. So what did you see that makes you believe that?
All right. One time I'm in the studio. Don't judge me either. One time I'm in the studio, and maybe I was tripping because I never really quite been a weed smoker or nothing, But one time I'm smoking weed, brother, and I walk in the studio and just seen uncomfortability to my eyes. How about that? I seen uncomfortability to my eyes, and my eyes are very comfortable with things that I see. And I seen uncomfortability with my eyes, and I'm not going, I'm not laying back there and saying that everything I'm saying is just 100. That's why it was so easy for me to get out of my contract, is because Round knew to let me go. You know what I'm saying? And even right now, I just say uncomfortability to my eyes. You can take that how you want it. You heard me? But uncomfortability to my eyes, what I'm not used to seeing two men do when I look at them.
There we go. Huh.
A powerful man at that. I walked in the studio and seen two powerful men doing things that was uncomfortable to my eyes. And that's that.
Again, the main question I have is, first off, powerful male figure. We've heard this kind of story before, not about a powerful male figure, but just male figures in general. We've heard this from other eyewitnesses, other victims, other, etc. People who have alleged tapes and all that stuff. So but this part, the added piece that it is a powerful male figure, it is very surprising, shocking, and does make you wonder, who's that powerful male figure? Let's be real. Who could that be?
So you can take that how you want it. There you have it. My daddy told me to say that. My daddy said, make sure you let it be known that my pa, free my daddy. He said, you make sure you let it be known if you seen something uncomfortable with your eyes, you dig? That man left you down bad. You got shot. I got fucking shot. I went through a lot. I couldn't even feed my family. Yeah, fucking right, that nigga gay. Uncomfortable with my eyes. Fucking right. Yes, he's gay. Okay, but I don't think someone being gay is bad. And that's the thing. I don't think someone being gay is like a curse. If that's their preference, then say, bro, that's their preference. Now, you ask me, did it do anything left field? And that's why I gave the answer. Yes, I've seen things when I walked in the studio that was uncomfortable to my eyes with another powerful person in the music business. And that's just that.
I will say this too. He didn't witness no crime. Real talk. If it was two male figures, adults, and it's consenting, and if it's true, again, because we have to, take everything with a grain of salt, and these are just allegations for right now. Let's be real. You got to remember, those are two consenting adults doing their thing. Weird, interesting, shocking, but they're consenting as far as we know, right?
What was your reaction and what was his reaction when you caught him?
I walked. I opened the door.
Hmm.
I seen what I seen, and I hurried up and slammed the door. And I hurried up and slammed the door. And ever since then, Ron was treating me nice. That's how I was. Fuck, I couldn't get Lil Daddy, the Lil Daddy video. I couldn't get the Lil Daddy video shot for nothing. You heard me? I'm talking about for nothing. But after that happened, I went back home to New Orleans and we was shooting Lil Daddy. As a matter of fact, we shot Lil Daddy, my solo Lil Daddy, and we shot the remix with Wayne and Jody Breeze the same day. How you love that? Uh-huh. Yeah.
So he greenlit the videos after you caught him.
Right after that. Yeah, I just seen I seen it, bro. And it fucked me up. I'm not even gonna much lie to you. I wasn't really I looked at Diddy differently after that.
Mm.
The $30 million was out the window once I seen him look that way. You know, I low key kind of I wasn't feeling that bad boy shit no more. I wasn't feeling that shit no more. And say, bro, the funny part, I'm never really the type of person that get on here and do all that shit there. But I talked to my daddy, and my daddy said, you went through so much in life and you swept it under the rug. And everybody just expect you to just eat that. That man left you for dead out here. You don't have to speak your truth. You just gotta be city. Just be yourself. This time, be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to say, oh, I'm speaking my truth, or I'm not trying to expose nobody. It's already out there. How I'm trying to expose was already out there.
Mm.
I'm just happy I wasn't the first one to do all that there. All right, that's clear. Yeah, I seen the nigga kissing the man, tonguing him down. You heard me? That shit was fucking crazy. And I looked at him differently after that. That's just all that is. I looked at him totally different after that.
Again, very, very interesting stuff. I mean, regardless, to have somebody say they saw what they saw walking into a room, and then he's saying, hey, after that my opinion of Diddy changed. I didn't want any of those deals. I didn't want anything. I wanted to get out of the situation. I wanted to get out of Bad Boy. I had a different feeling about Bad Boy after seeing all that. Yeah. I mean, I can see how that would make any person feel some type of way walking in on something like that when you know that he's out here, presenting himself as something else to the world. And then you see behind that veil, the veil has been lifted. You now see behind the curtains what kind of person you're dealing with. But here's the thing, though. Like he said, it doesn't matter if you live that kind of lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that, right? He just said, hey, live it out loud, live it out there, be truthful. Don't hide that stuff and lie. But the other thing I think is weird is that, you got two, you're that two people are getting it on. Any two people, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was him and with a female. It's still like, that's kind of wild that it would be happening in a place of work, a place of creation. You see what I'm saying? It just seems a little bit sloppy in my personal opinion, right? But then again, that's just me. I know that I'm sure all kinds of crazy stuff has gone down in studios for the past, I don't even know, millennia, okay? Since studios even existed, all right? But at the same time, you are doing something very salacious, for lack of a better term, with another person who's also a powerful figure in a studio where, and we don't know what the hours were or when it all went down, but you'd assume that these other artists are walking in and out of these studios and all that stuff. So, like I said, it just seems crazy that someone would be like Diddy would just be doing that kind of stuff out here in the public, not even giving a damn. But then again, we are still talking about the diddler, so anything's possible here, right? But what say you guys on this? Again, this is interesting. Powerful male figure, and he saw with his own two eyes. He said it was uncomfortable to his eyes. It's not something that he sees every day, okay? Nor would he see that every day. He was a little taken aback by it, and then suddenly completely turned off with the idea of working with Bad Boy Records. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think he's lying? Do you think that maybe he's a disgruntled artist, ex-employee, for lack of a better term, right? Because you got to remember, there's going to be people out here, other artists and whatnot, or other people who try to get a shot at the brass ring that lost that shot at the brass ring or got screwed over by Diddy, that might use this as an opportunity to try to take him down a peg or two. Think about that. That's possible too. But the rest of this interview is on the Art of Dialogue. Check out the Art of Dialogue. It is very, very good. Great platform. Subscribe there. Check out the rest of the video over there. I'll put the link in the description box down below as well. Show some love, all right? Because there's a lot more interviews from Chopper over there as well, and it's very interesting. He says a lot. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button, and we'll be talking very, very soon. It's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.